Have you ever wondered about the profound mysteries wrapped within the first book of the Bible, Genesis? This ancient text, written thousands of years ago, holds countless stories and teachings that have shaped the course of human history. Yet, despite its age and influence, Genesis remains shrouded in mystery, its true meanings often elusive, even to the most devout scholars and theologians. Genesis, the very name implying a beginning, is the gateway to a universe of stories that take us back to the dawn of time. It opens with the grandest of all beginnings, the creation of the universe, a narrative that has sparked countless debates and interpretations. Within these verses we witness the formation of the heavens and the earth, the separation of light from darkness, and the birth of all life forms on earth. As we delve deeper into the book, we find ourselves in the Garden of Eden, a paradise of perfect harmony, where the first humans, Adam and Eve, resided. But this paradise was not to last. The story of the first sin, the act that led to the downfall of humanity, unfolds in this garden. This narrative has fascinated readers for millennia, sparking debates on morality, free will, and the nature of sin. Genesis also recounts the story of the Great Flood, a cataclysmic event that wiped out nearly all life on Earth. At the heart of this story is Noah, a righteous man who, guided by divine instruction, built an ark to save his family and a pair of every animal species. This narrative, with its themes of judgment, mercy, and renewal, has been interpreted in myriad ways across cultures and generations. These stories only scratch the surface of the depth and complexity of Genesis. This book, the first in the biblical canon, is a treasure trove of wisdom, spiritual insight, and historical lore that continues to captivate and inspire. So buckle up as we unravel the mysteries of Genesis in a manner you've never seen before. Imagine nothingness. Then, with a word, light pierces the void. This is the beginning of Genesis. The creation narrative is a tale of divine power and intricate design. It's a story that spans 6 days, yet encapsulates the birth of everything we know. Day 1, and the universe is born from a divine utterance. Let there be light. And light was. The cosmos, once a vacuum of nothingness, now dances with radiant energy. A separation occurs, creating day and night, a cycle that marks the passing of time. Day 2 arrives and the firmament is formed. An expansive vault, the sky, separates the waters above from the waters below, introducing the concept of space. The third day ushers in the Earth's physical features. Land emerges from the waters below, giving birth to continents and islands. Simultaneously, vegetation springs forth, carpeting the earth in greenery, a testament to life's resilience and adaptability. On the fourth day, the celestial bodies are set in motion. The sun, moon, and stars are placed in the firmament, their purpose twofold: to give light to the earth, and to serve as markers for days, years, and seasons. With day 5, life begins to populate the earth. God commands the waters and the sky to bring forth living creatures. Fish begin to swim in the oceans, birds take flight in the skies, their existence adding complexity and diversity to the planet. The 6th day marks the creation of land animals, each according to its kind. But the pinnacle of this day, and indeed of all creation, is the birth of humanity. Created in God's image, humans are granted dominion over all other creatures, a responsibility of care and stewardship. These 6 days of creation encapsulate an intricate divine design. A universe birthed from a void, an earth sculpted with precision, life forms crafted with care, and humans, the crowning achievement of this divine endeavor. And on the 7th day, God looked at his creation and saw that it was good. In a garden called Eden, the first humans, Adam and Eve, came into existence. This tale, as old as time itself, tells of the divine creation of humanity and the dawn of our conscious existence. In the heart of the lush, verdant Eden, God formed Adam from the dust of the earth, breathing life into his nostrils. Adam, the first man, was a living being, endowed with free will and the capacity to reason. Eve, his companion, was created from one of Adam's ribs, symbolizing that she was part of him, his equal and companion. Together, they were the epitome of human innocence and purity, living in harmony with nature, unburdened by the complexities of sin and guilt. In this paradise, Adam and Eve lived a life of bliss, tending to the garden and all its inhabitants. They were free to eat from any tree in the garden save for one, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. This single restriction was a test of obedience, a boundary set by the Creator. But then, the serpent, the most cunning of all the garden's creatures, approached Eve. It whispered sweet deceptions into her ear, promising wisdom and power, likening it to that of gods, should she eat from the forbidden tree. The allure of this forbidden fruit, coupled with the serpent's persuasive words, proved too tempting for Eve, and she succumbed, taking a bite of the fruit. Adam, swayed by Eve, followed suit. In this moment, their eyes were opened. They became aware of their nakedness, their vulnerability, their mortality. They had tasted the knowledge of good and evil, and with it, they had invited sin into their hearts. Their paradise was lost, and the repercussions of their actions would echo through the generations to come. And thus, with a single bite, sin entered the world. This marks the end of innocence and the dawn of complexity in human existence, a pivotal moment in the narrative of Genesis and the human journey. As mankind multiplied, so did wickedness, but amid the chaos, one man found grace in God's eyes. This man was Noah, a beacon of righteousness in a world gone astray. God, witnessing the corruption and violence that had taken hold, decided to cleanse the earth, erasing the wickedness with a great flood. Yet, he saw Noah's noble heart and offered him a chance of salvation. Noah, a man of faith, accepted this divine task without hesitation. He was to construct an ark of gopher wood, an enormous vessel that would house his family and a pair of every living creature. The ark, measuring 300 cubits in length, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high, was to be a sanctuary of life amid the impending deluge. As Noah and his sons labored on this mammoth task, people laughed and scorned. They dismissed Noah's warnings of the coming flood, choosing to revel in their wicked ways. Yet Noah remained steadfast, his faith unwavering. The day of reckoning came as foretold. Great torrents of rain fell from the sky, and the fountains of the deep burst forth. For 40 days and 40 nights the deluge continued, submerging the earth and wiping out all terrestrial life. Yet within the ark, Noah, his family, and the animals were safe, riding atop the floodwaters. The rain ceased, and the waters began to recede. After a year aboard the ark, Noah sent out a raven and then a dove to test the waters. When the dove returned with an olive leaf, Noah knew the earth was ready to foster life again. Stepping onto the freshly cleansed earth, Noah built an altar to God, expressing his gratitude for their survival. Touched by Noah's faith and devotion, God made a covenant with humanity. He vowed never to destroy the earth by a flood again. When the waters receded, a rainbow arched across the sky, a sign of God's covenant with humanity. The tale of Noah's Ark and the Great Flood serves as a timeless reminder of mankind's capacity for redemption and the boundless grace of God. With time, mankind attempted to build a tower that would reach the heavens. This audacious venture was not just about architectural prowess or a display of collective human strength. It was a testament to the audacity of humankind, their desire to match the divine, to reach the heavens and make a name for themselves. The story of the Tower of Babel is a profound narration of human ambition clashing with divine will. In their hubris, humans dared to challenge the natural order, to bridge the gap between earth and sky, but their arrogance did not go unnoticed. The divine response was swift and decisive. God, seeing their audacity, decided to confound their language. Suddenly, the unified human race found itself in the throes of confusion. Words became jumbled, meanings lost, and the once united humans found themselves divided by an invisible barrier of incomprehension. And so, languages were born, and mankind scattered across the earth. Genesis is not just a book, it's a journey through time, a glimpse into the beginning of everything. It's a narrative that paints a vivid portrait of the world's inception, the birth of humanity, and the advent of civilization. It's a tale that weaves together humanity's triumphs and failures, their acts of faith and defiance. It illustrates the Great Flood, a catastrophic event that serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of straying from the path of righteousness. It tells of Noah's Ark, a beacon of hope amidst despair, symbolizing God's promise of salvation. Moreover, it recounts the story of the Tower of Babel, a testament to human ambition and the divine intervention that led to the diversity of languages. Genesis is not just about beginnings, it's about moral lessons, about understanding the balance of power and humility, obedience and free will. Genesis, a testament of God's power, wrath, mercy, and most importantly, his love for mankind.